Hey everybody, it's Athena Crosby with TCTN. We are here at the opening night of Screamfest 2024. We're here in the heart of Hollywood, just steps away from the world-famous Hollywood Walk of Fame. We're so excited to talk to some of the artists from Screamfest. This is the best in movies that make you scream. Let's get the red carpet started.
Hi, my name is Peyton Elizabeth Lee.
Hi, I'm Sasha Mason.
And we're from Carved.
Okay, so I talked to one of your associates earlier a little bit about Carved, and I'm feeling a little bit subconscious right now because I feel like a pumpkin.
No, you're right on
and
base. You look
that's
amazing.
the enemy. So talk to me a little bit about this film. What are audiences going to expect?
What to expect is a hard question to answer about this film, and I think that's one of the reasons why I loved making it is, you know, there's horror, there's comedy, so you can expect to see kind of a little bit of everything and, you know, a pretty scary pumpkin.
Yeah, I would say there's so much to expect. I feel like this is a film that you can come in as any type of movie lover. Like, if you love comedy, if you love horror, if you just like fun stuff, you're gonna love this movie. You don't have to be pinholed to watch this.
Talk to us a little bit about combining those genres. I'm sure the movie's spooky, but you said a little bit of comedy. How difficult is it to mend all those worlds together?
I think it's very difficult. I mean, I think we were constantly trying to walk the line of like when to be funny and when for it to be scary. And so I honestly feel like it came down to us making it as real for ourselves as possible. And through it being or feeling very real, you see both like the comedy and how scary it was.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're blessed with an amazing script, and also the concept itself is already so bizarre that we didn't have to work that hard to make it funny. I mean, it's a killer pumpkin. That itself is hilarious. So,
talk to us a little bit about Ick. So this film combines a bunch of different genres, a little bit of sci-fi, a little bit of horror. I've also heard a little bit of comedy. Is that right?
Yes, a lot of comedy. I think I would say that the comedy adds a great, break from the horror, and it's a really awesome movie. It's a roller coaster. It's fun. It's there's horror in it. There's comedy. There's time to laugh. There's time to be shocked. I think it's really great for my generation. It's a very fast-paced movie, which I love, and I know my generation will. But there's a lot of callbacks to the 2000s, which is really cool. I think everyone's gonna love it, and I'm excited for everyone to see it. I did a show called A Series of Unfortunate Events a while ago, and I was really young, so this was an opportunity for me to be a young adult on a set and really learn from Joseph and learn from Brandon, who was amazing as well to work with. Yeah, and I love horror movies, so that was awesome. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but...
So aside from the ick in the movie, what's something in real life that gives you the ick?
What gives me the ick is when people say they don't like horror movies. Because, no, like, what do you not like? Are you scared? You know it's fake. I don't know.
You know it's fake, everybody. You heard it here first. So thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us. So talk to our audiences about Ick. It combines a bunch of different genres together. Was that challenging? I'm sure it was super rewarding. Talk to us a little bit about that.
I think for me it was really fun because I love watching movies, and so when I was initially reading the script, I was like, oh, this reminds me of this or this, and there's a lot of different callbacks in the movie to pieces that have come before, and so it was really, really fun to work on and be a part of because it was like history coming together and becoming something new, and I felt like the people that were working on this project were perfect for bringing the vision to life.
For our audiences who are seeing Ick for the first time, what are they going to expect? What do you think the emotions are going to be when they leave the theater?
I mean, I think it's very much like it's a very intense roller coaster of like satire, humor, horror, gore. So I just expect a wild ride. Yeah.
How hard is it to blend all those genres together seamlessly? I mean, a little bit of comedy, maybe a little bit of sci-fi. Is that a challenge for you?
Yeah, I feel like when I first read the lines, I was like, should I read this more straight or more humorous? I decided to go more straight, which was kind of the tone of the film, and I feel like Joseph did such a great job of tying them all together, using the horror elements and bringing the 80s horror movies into it with some like 90s nostalgia, and definitely like my character has a lot of traits as like a 90s football player, but at the same time, he's like a modern, like 2024. Like he's so PC that he uses it to manipulate people to his advantage, which is a very interesting character that I hadn't seen portrayed before.
So talk to us a little bit about Ick. How are audiences going to feel when they leave the theater tonight?
Oh my gosh, I think they're gonna feel good. It's a very fun ride. It's really funny movie and filled with a lot of surprises. So I think they're gonna come out just feeling really hyped up and good. It's a feel-good movie, despite the fact that it is a horror, you know?
I've heard horror. I've heard also a little bit of comedy, a little bit of comedic relief. What was it like balancing all of those genres?
You know, I think horror and comedy are a natural combination. I think in times of like scariness, you always need to have a little bit of comedy for levity to keep yourself afloat. So filming it just felt really natural, and I was surrounded by really naturally funny and charismatic and great actors. So it was really easy to be able to like be screaming my head off and then at the same time delivering a dry quip that the audiences might find funny, you know?
So this is the premiere of Ick here at Screamfest. What's the emotions going through your mind? Give us a little bit of insight.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have it screen here in Los Angeles. We went to Toronto for TIFF and Austin for Fantastic Fest. Great crowds, and I want to, excited to see it here and not have to travel also for the festival.
So as an actor, what was it like balancing the genre of horror with a little bit of that comedic relief? How did you manage the two?
I love it. I mean, I was on a show called Legends of Tomorrow, and though it wasn't horror, we dealt with a lot of like comedy and then seriousness, heightened seriousness, but it had that blend. I love that stuff because that's how life is.
One last question for you. Aside from the creature in the movie, which is the Ick, what's something in real life that gives you the Ick?
I don't like. I'm getting over this. I don't like the scrub brush for like the sink to go into the sink.
What?
The scrub brush sometimes that you scrub dishes with. I put it on the side in like a little dish on the side of the.
Oh, you don't like the germs?
Well, I don't let that go. Some people are fine putting it in the sink and the handles in the sink, and then I know there's soap in the sink, but it's
okay, I feel that. I respect that actually.
I'm not gonna run running out of the room.
No scrub brushes in the sink for this gentleman.
Or you know what? It's okay because all you have to do is you pick it up and put a little soap on it and wash it, and then it's fine.
No big
So
deal.
I can take care of myself.
So our motto. Okay, I heard that. Word for that.
Anyway, thank you.
So our motto is stay curious. Can you look into the camera and give us your best stay curious?
Stay curious.
Stay curious.
Stay curious.
Stay curious. Stay curious. Stay curious.